I'm doing fantastic. K2 is yelling at me in the DMs, Painted Hearts spamming chat. Everyone's so excited for this game. It's awesome. Crocs tied record-wise for first place. Actually, basically completely tied, except for they do technically have the second tiebreaker. But so Rob's Crocs, absolute menace out on the pitch. Everyone loves them, fan favorite team. Bad Seeds off to a little bit of a rough start, but they're not at the bottom. And we still got some season left, and especially the playoffs. They have an interesting roster. Everyone was kind of giving Marty flack for picking an Aquamaniac, but Marty's sticking to his guns, and he's going to try to get the team rolling how he wants it to, and I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I'm super excited. One too many days got me changing up the way that I need to. Crocs is in, and I mean, last time that we saw a little bit of the dynamic like this was back in season 1. They looked at the entire way. Talk to somebody new, kinda wish it was you, kinda under the feeling. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's, like, the record-wise, they don't look the greatest, but this team is still something that you have to watch out for. Like I said, Aquamaniac was in Div B last season. Marty picked him to be in Div A. Everyone gave him flack for it. Like, they're off to a little bit of a rough start, but nothing that can't be fixed right here, right now. And what better way to fix it than to take down the #1 seed in your division?
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully audio is good now, guys. I tried to fix it just a little bit as we kind of moved on. I wasn't looking at chat until just now, so I apologize. But, you know, going on and moving forward into, you know, a pretty solid team right now. I'm not going to lie. Stewie, Aspect, and Painted Harp. Stewie is just controlling the entire Division A right now with how many shots per game he's putting up in league leading. He is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows who Stewie is. Whether you've played against him or whether you haven't, you've heard his name get shouted through the lands of just him being an absolute menace on the pitch, which he is. And Aspect and Painted Harper are such good teammates to round out this team. I don't see any reason why Rob's Crocs might not win it all this season.
Yeah, as we kick this off underway in week 6 here. Why is this not working? There we go. And a little bit of back and forth action going.
Stewie's in the Bronco, Painted Harps in the Skyline. This might be the most interesting car combo we've ever seen this season.
Marty going up for a soft touch there midfield, trying to keep possession of the ball, not giving up too much space midfield. Aspect goes for a shot. Grant's going to take it to the corner. He goes slow on the ball. Way to keep the positioning of the ball so far from these guys. But it's really going to come down to who's going to get the first goal here in game 1.
Yeah, Marty trying to do something with his corner boost. Gets one shot off the ceiling. That one's on net. Aspect is rotating back for the save, though. Aquamaniac trying to get a pinch out mid. He gets a little bit of one, but he needs a good 50 here. Painted will beat him on it. Now Grant gets the ceiling read. Stewie's a little bit awkward. Opts the float back towards net. Marty throws one on, but it's wide. It might have been a pass over, but either way, it does not find the back of the net. Now Stewie with a full boost, trying to get something going here. He opts to just leave the ball. Marty's got free possession. He's going to go for a 50. We'll go out towards Grant. That's going to go off the ceiling. It's going to be really awkward. Stewie's up first. We'll beat out Aquamaniac. That one is off the backboard, but Grant is there. Doesn't get the touch, but Aspect pops it up. Marty is there as well. Just booms one downfield. Aquamaniac hunting demos on Rob's Crocs half. Now Marty gets the flip reset. Can he get another one? He does not, but Aspect is there to take the 50 with Grant. Now Aquamaniac gets bumped on the wall and bumped again. Marty needs a good touch here. He will get a 50 with Painted. That one's going to go into the opposite corner here. Aquamaniac doesn't get the read. Stewie just playing boomer ball, or not boomer ball, excuse me, playing menace ball here, trying to get something going. Marty's going for the double. He will get the triple tap off the backboard, but it won't go in. Now Aspect just trying to get some boost going. Can he get mid? He does. Aquamaniac backflips in the half. Now Stewie trying to get a shot. And he gets it on one of them. And the fake into the shot on Marty. Stewie strikes first.
That was pretty spicy. The demo coming out, and I mean the great fake. That was a very, very nice goal. I love to see the amount of positioning that Bad Seeds had for such a long portion of the game, but that demo completely took that apart.
Yeah, 100%. They finally got the offensive push they're looking for. That demo in the back of the net hurt Bad Seeds greatly, and Rob's Crocs took full advantage, and they're trying to get something else going here too. Aquamaniac is last back. He's going to need a good touch off the wall. He will get one pop over, but Aspect is up. He throws it on. Aqua doesn't get the read off the backboard. Marty's a little awkward, throws it into the corner. Stewie throws it off the corner. Pass out to Painted, but Painted doesn't get the touch as he takes a 50 in front of the net. Now, Aspect, can he beat out Grant? He does, but he will get demoed for his efforts. Marty with a big boom. Can Stewie get the read? He does. It's going to go off the backboard. Painted and Aqua are both up. Painted gets the best of it. Grant playing that midfield. Aqua, can he get a redirect? He doesn't go for it. Stewie's got a one-on-one here. Gets this boost stolen from him. Marty is up. Can he get it around one? He gets it around two. The net is open, but Painted gets a good save coming out.
Yeah, fantastic save coming out from Bob's Crocs here. They really needed that one after the double commit there. And, you know, they're just having a hard time. The demos are coming out from Bad Seeds now, and it looks like they're just having a hard time getting out of their half here. And a lot of fakes in the corners. Aquamaniac goes for another one. Now Grant trying to keep this one in the corner here. Aquamaniac passing it back over to Marty. Keep it midfield here. Going to get a nice flick, but Aspect there to shut him down. The redirect comes out from Stewie, but Marty gets a cut just in time to clear that one away. A demo comes out once again, but Aquamaniac over to Grant. Knifes 2-1 pass, and Grant with the slammer to tie up the game.
Yeah, great sequence there. Painted throws it out mid. Great pass from Aquamaniac, finding Grant in the midfield. Just an absolute clanger on net. Stewie stands no chance. That ball is an absolute heater coming at 77 miles an hour, and you just can't react that fast.
Unfortunately, we do not have Grant and Marty cam. Marty is in his PJs, doesn't want to be put on the spot like that, and Grant does not have a webcam. But we will be envisioning their faces in our thoughts as we continue throughout this series. Nice,
yeah, absolutely. Stewie throwing one. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
A nice shot coming out once again from Rob's Crocs, but good defense. Bad Seeds, a passing opportunity. Aspect goes for the shot. Bar down and in, and they have the lead.
Yeah, another great passing play. I absolutely love seeing it. Wow. Stewie diming him off the wall. Aspect comes flying in. That was almost a top right slot. He does get the bar down. Aquamaniac doesn't get the read. 2-1 here for Rob's Crocs. Only just over a minute left here. Oh, is that a kickoff goal? Oh.
Very close opportunity there. Yeah, I'm loving to see the amount of passing plays come out. Oh, no, that might just go in. A crazy, there's just no one collecting the ball there as it touches the ground. Painted Harp getting such a goofy touch.
Yeah, I mean, just making it awkward and ends up working out. Aspect knows exactly what to do. Painted just sets it up on a tee. 3-1 here for Rob's Crocs, but we get an answer from Bad Seeds. Grant tries to go for a little bit of a turtle goal there. Won't get the touch he's looking for. Marty now off the ceiling. Third tank of boost. Can he get a 50? He does not. Aquamaniac gets the ball instead. Now Stewie off his back wall going for that full field air dribble. We'll bump Grant. The net is open for a little bit. Is Marty going to be back? He is not, but the shot goes off. And now Grant, zero boost, trying to play a 50. He will get one painted on the wall. Stewie up as well. That one's going to drop back in midfield. Aquamaniac doesn't get the read. That one's going to go down. His Aspect have a crazy double. He does not. Now 2 back for Rob's Crocs. Marty booms it into the corner. Team bump coming out here. Painted and Stewie both on the back wall. That one's going to be cleared out into the midfield. And that one's just another 50.
This is going to be real tough to come back from here. Under 10 seconds left to go. So much possession coming out from Rob's Crocs in the midfield. And, Painted Harp going for some crazy ceiling pinch or wall pinches there. And they're going to take game number 1.
And Nuke, I don't know if you saw Aspects calling for a new server.
Yep, I saw that.
Okay, perfect.
Go ahead and switch on over here. Look at the stats for just a little bit.
I mean, yeah, Aspect leading his team when a lot of categories here. 7 shots coming out from him. That is absolutely crazy. Stewie playing a little bit more of the, I want to say, conservative role. He was doing everything that he needs to do. But Aspect leading the team, shooting, scoring, all of the above. Looking at the Bad Seeds, Marty will lead in touches as he does. He loves controlling the ball. Aquamaniac does pick up 3 demos, but only one of them were they able to capitalize on. Is that one goal they had from the demo in the net. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Rob's Crocs playing a little bit faster, a couple more passing plays, just a little bit better all around, but nothing that Bad Seeds can't come back from.
Yeah, absolutely. The amount of demos that they had, started doing, it gained them a lot of ground, especially to get out of their corners, out of defense. But I think Rob's Crocs is just doing some fancy, weird stuff. Like, what even is that touch painted?
That is textbook painted touch right there. I mean, just yeah, sauce it with the back wheel and see what happens. I mean, if it works, it works. We don't discriminate.
This guy just throwing himself at the ball. It doesn't even care.
That is the painted way, the one and only.
Now Rob's Crocs up again here in game number 2. Looking like Bad Seeds trying to find a little bit of a comeback here. They have an opportunity here. No boost. Aquamaniac's not going to be able to score off of that one there. And Marty trying to keep it into the corner. Painted Harp with no boost, though, so he's going to have some space to work with. But a double commit comes out from Bad Seeds that gave up so much offensive pressure. Stewie has a run for it, but a nice save coming out from Marty.
That one of 50 in the midfield won't go anywhere. Aquamaniac will beat on the wall. He does get a shot on. Stewie patiently waiting. We'll get a pop and demoed for his efforts. Marty coming in, just destroying him off the field. And a shot comes out from Grant, but it's going to be 50 to go a little bit wide. Stewie with a big clear out. Painted is up because, of course, he is. He is painted. And that one's off into the net. Aspect with the control touch into the corner. Tries to get a 50 with Marty. He will. Ball kind of just stabilizes. Now Marty opted not to go for the demo there. And Grant just gives the ball away. Painted with a 50 in the midfield. Marty beats out Stewie. Aspect is last back. That's going to be a bounce off into the midfield, but Stewie picks up a good pressure releasing demo here, and Rob's Crocs might be on their way to an offensive pressure.
Painted Harp just a little bit too awkward, though. It's going to get shoved away once again. Aspect not reading the touch, and Aquamaniac drilling for demos there. He finds one, but it looks like staying in the corner here. Stewie doing a fantastic job getting around 2 Bad Seeds players here and trying to get it back midfield, but Marty with a good clear. And I mean, right now, they don't really have to do much. Rob's Crocs, they're just sitting in their own corners. They're keeping the possession of the ball as well as they can. They're trying to get demoed, but it doesn't matter. They're up 1. They don't have to do a single thing right now. And it looks like they're going to try to shoot again those fast, crazy shots coming up from Painted Harp. But nothing came out of it.
Yeah, he threw that one top corner. Great read from the defense of Bad Seeds there. Ended up not letting the ball get in the net. Grant a little bit awkward. Stewie gets a pop. Can he get it over another one? He tries to go for the flip reset fake. Marty reads it beautifully. Aquamaniac throwing it over to Marty on the sidewall. Marty's going to take possession. Tries to get a flick over one, but Stewie there for the beautiful challenge. Painted has a lot of time to work with. Tries to get a little bit of a wave dash pinch going there. Won't work out for him. Aquamaniac throws it off the wall. Marty is there. Can he get the double? Please do it. Oh my Marty.
This guy is destroying, in his PJs, by the way, destroying off the backboard. Oh my gosh.
That is about as straight down as a straight down double can get. That is just insane.
Fantastic shot to tie the game up. 2.5 left to go. Marty now has a little bit of space in the air. Once again, he gets past one. Stewie read the shot, though. Gonna get past Grant as well, but Aquamaniac there to challenge. Goes off the backboard. Aspect doesn't find contact. 2 more go from Bad Seeds. That's gonna get 50 back to midfield. And now Marty with a great pinch to get it back on their offense, but no boost from Bad Seeds. They're going to have a hard time getting this going. But Grant, a very good dunk. We stay on the backboard. Scary shot coming out from Stewie. Marty there for the dunk once again, but it goes out just in time, and Aspect's able to clear it.
And Aspect low boost, as is everyone else. We'll take a pinch with Aquamaniac. That's going to go back into the corner. Painted on 0 boost as well. Marty trying to get a pass out. Stewie is the only one on his team with boost at the moment. Aspect gets a good 50 in front of the net. That is scary for Rob's Crocs. But Stewie will get a good clear out into the corner. Grant with a full tank, just patiently waiting in net. Gets called off by Marty. Marty going to take a little bit of possession here. Never mind, Grant calls him off. Tries to get a flip or a flick over Stewie. It won't work out. That net is just open, and Painted says thank you very much.
Oh, man. Aquamaniac just challenging a little bit too close up there. They get a bump on each other, and we've seen that from both teams just a little bit. Bad Seeds, they're going to bite the bullet for that one. And now Rob's Crocs up 1 once again.
Yeah, I mean, this is, according to predictions, this is what everyone was thinking. But honestly, Bad Seeds, just a little bit of miscommunication, pushed a little bit too far up. Other than that, I mean, they've been playing just as well as Rob's Crocs has been this game. Aspect throwing one off into the sidewall. Marty's going to recollect. Zero boost, tries to get a pass out. He won't get it. Aquamaniac is up, doesn't get the touch either. Grant is up. Everyone's pushed up for bad seeds. Painted doesn't get the touch, but Stewie off the backboard will. Now Aquamaniac playing a 50. Everyone's a little bit awkward. Aspect just going to take a little bit of control here, looking for that mid boost. He will get it, but Grant comes flying in. Passes it over to Painted. Painted will throw it on net, but Marty off the backboard. Can he get the flip reset? He won't. He goes for another touch. Is that one on? It is, but Stewie there for the save. And another 50 coming out from Stewie and Grant in Rob's Crocs half. Marty's up so early for that. That one is on net, but Aspect with the save as well. Aquamaniac now see if he can do anything with the ball. Go for a pass. You go for a shot. He will try to get the pass off the backboard, but that won't work out for him either. Stewie has Aspect on the side. Can he get something going? He just gets the air dribble over Marty. And the Ford Bronco just doing what it does best.
What a crazy dribble. Such control to get right over Marty. And now a 2-goal lead coming up from Rob's Crocs. It's another tough ask from Bad Seeds to come back, especially, you know, the last time we had seen the exact same thing here. 2-goal lead coming up from Rob's Crocs, unable to bring it back. And I don't think that they're doing anything wrong, like we've mentioned, or like you've mentioned previously. There's just such minor things that are happening that it makes it so hard to tell, you know, what should we change.
Yeah, I mean, it just starts snowballing, and I think honestly, maybe just let Marty get the ball a little bit more. I mean, he is no doubt the best player on Bad Seeds, and it seems like he's just like he's trying to set up his teammates, which is really good. But at some point, I think he's just got to take the ball for himself and just try to get rolling with it. I don't know, because I mean, like I say, he hit the crazy double, and Bad Seeds are playing pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, look at how many shots they had. They had 10 shots, and Stewie had 5 of those 10 shots saved. This guy is all over the place. And then, of course, 2 coming out from Painted, and then another one coming out from Aspect. So they've got the net covered right now. So, like, demos need to start happening. You know, we see the demos come on just a little bit, but, I mean, they're putting on good shots, especially Marty. I mean, that double touch was crazy, but they're just a defensive madhouse right now.
Yeah, absolutely, and quite the point shift from Rob's Crocs here. Aspect was leading the team last time. He now only gathers 194. Stewie coming in with a shocking 730, and I mean, it looks like Rob's Crocs is just kind of letting the game decide how they're gonna play. I mean, like I said, it's not like they're rolling with one thing the whole time. They're just going with the flow and seeing how everything works out. And so far, it's been going all their way.
Game number 3, Bad Seeds on match point. Marty putting one in so early that I wasn't even able to like see what was going on. Aspect doesn't get the touch, and Marty was able to slot it home. But game number 3, and Bad Seeds have got a fantastic start to this.
Yeah, maybe this is exactly what they need to get the momentum rolling early. We're only 5 seconds in. They're already up 1 goal. They just got to keep it going. Stewie with a demoralizing demo, though. Aspect fakes, goes to the bumps. He gets it. A double commit coming out. Stewie is up as well, but Marty off the backboard clears it out. Takes a 50 with Painted. That's going to go into the sidewall. Grant a little low on boost, calls off Aquamaniac. He gets something going. He doesn't. Looking for a bump. He does get one. Marty throws one on, but Stewie, who else but Stewie there for the save.
Another great save coming out from the man himself. Painted Harp doing some work on offense here, as well as Aspect, who's able to pick up the pieces. This team is crazy right now. Painted Harp and Aspect can just do crazy stuff on offense, and Stewie is there for every save, and he's there to help keep the rotations tight. It's perfect.
Yeah, Painted doing what he does best. Beats one, goes for the bump, maybe a little bit of a fake combine. Marty doesn't quite know what's going on. Aspect throws one on, and I mean, the Aspect Painted duo has just been going crazy tonight. You absolutely love to see it. Stewie not having to do a whole lot besides, like you said, just play defense and keep the rotations clean. And they're rolling with it.
Stewie in the corner of Bad Seeds here. He gets it off the backboard. Painted Harp jumps up early, but Marty there for a great clear. He goes for the 50 on Aspect as well. Grant not able to get the redirect there to clear it away. Aquamaniac does, though. Painted Harp. Back and forth action going on midfield. Looks like Grant has an opportunity to score. Doesn't have the boost to get there in time, though. Stewie's going to take it out of the corner here. But Marty with a good redirect back into the corner. And some back and forth plays. We try to get something worked out here. But, you know, it just doesn't seem that Bad Seeds can quite get out of the corners for Rob's Crocs. And if they can get a fast breakaway or, you know, something along those lines, it would be crazy for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Raps Crocs just keeping that offensive pressure going. A 50 comes out. Aspect will have a free touch, but Stewie calls him off as Aspect is low on boost. Now Stewie gets the flick over one. Marty does get the bump though. Grant throws one on. Aspect is back. And he gets something going. Marty just being a menace in that midfield. Goes for the back pass. Aquamaniac has to dodge him on the touch though. Stewie does get a touch over Maniac. Marty up once again off the backboard. Just not letting Raps Crocs do anything in their half. He is just pre-jumping them to no end.
Aspect has an opportunity here. He doesn't quite get the touch he wants. They're going to go for a ground pinch. Stewie able to contest early as well. He gets a good touch to shoot, but Grant playing great back post defense there. We love to see that. Under half the game approaching here, 1-1. And, you know, we see a lot of back and forth action going on so far. But, I mean, we haven't seen too many opportunities just yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a whole lot of, like, insane plays, passing plays coming out. Just a little bit of a more interesting game as Aquamaniac throws one on. Painted now has full control in the corner. Goes for the pinch, doesn't get it, but he will get it around one. Stewie takes a big 50 with Aquamaniac. Marty's up so early. It's going to go off the corner. Maniac will steal that corner boost. That ball's just going to float out into the half. Stewie will get demoed by Maniac. Grant picks up the corner. Aspect is there, pinches it over into the opposite corner. Painted off the wall. Can he get something off the ceiling? He's going for it. Opposite just go for the fake, but Marty doesn't fall for it. Aquamaniac with the touch. A double commit coming up from Rob's Crocs. Now will send the ball back into Bad Seeds half. That ball is out mid. Is anyone there? They are not. Marty will take control, but a 50 with Painted causes it to go up on the backboard. Grant is there. Doesn't get the touch around one. Stewie off the wall here. Trying to get something going. Is expecting to get a drop down pass. He does. Is Painted there? He is, but the shot is just a little wide, and Grant will save it off the backboard.
1:30 left to go. Rob's Crocs have had so much offensive pressure. Grant, though, looking to turn that away, but the 50 off the backboard was just so strong. Alchemaniac needs a good touch here. He opts to throw it over to the other side here. Gonna get bumped by Grant, or by Stewie. No boost, goes for the flick. Aspect get a great touch out, but Grant, good read out from them. Goes for the pass over to Aquamaniac again. Back over to Grant. Do we see a 2-1-2? We don't, as no contact was made there. Aquamaniac not making any touches. Marty gonna go for a nice touch out of the corner. But there we see Painted Harp there to stop it. Under a minute now, and still Bad Seeds have not been able to just penetrate through this wall of defense, and they're just doing a fantastic job keeping them on their half.
Yeah, Painted trying to get something going in the last minute here. We do have the game tied up. We needed to see a goal unless we're going into overtime. Marty does bump Stewie, but Stewie recovers in time. Pass over to Painted. Painted doesn't get the read. Now a free touch for someone on Bad Seeds here. Grant will take the touch and a 50 with Painted. Painted will get dunked. Stewie is last back looking for the bump. He gets one. Can Marty get the shot? He doesn't. It's a 50. Aquamaniac's up. He needs a touch around Stewie, which he will get. That goes right to Aspect, who booms it into the half. Now Grant takes possession of it. He's going to get demoed, though, by Aspect coming back. Painted lobs one down. Stewie is upfield, but doesn't get the touch either. That's going to be a pass out. Is anyone there? No, they're not. A one-on-two situation. He flicks it up. That's super awkward, but Stewie with the great save. And as the ball's bouncing back up in the midfield, Aquamaniac needs to get something moving. Aspect throws it out into the midfield. Marty with the shot on, but the 50 will neglected from going in the net. Stewie tries to throw it on. Can anyone get under it? They cannot, and we see overtime here in Game 3.
Bad Seeds clinging on to this game here. They need this to stay inside of the series, but a little bit of a scary touch there. It looked like they might have had an overtime kickoff opportunity, but cleared away here as we now go back over to Marty, clearing it on the wall there. Stewie not able to make contact. It's going to touch the backboard, and Marty tries to go for a 50, but Aspect gets in the way. Grant throwing it back on the back wall once more. Doesn't quite get a good touch off the back wall. Painted Harp's going to take possession of this one here. And now we see a little bit of a shift here, but Stewie doesn't get a fantastic touch. It's going to go back into the corner. But Stewie with a good read.
Aquamaniac now taking out the corner, gets the pinch up to himself. We'll get a good 50 on Aspect. Payne's going to have to take control here. Throws it to the sidewall. Marty will take into Rob's Crocs corner. Can he hit the pass out mid? He does, but Stewie's there to stop it before it gets anywhere dangerous. Now Stewie with a lot of time here. Does he get a touchdown? Grant, he does. That's a pass over to Payne. Payne throws one on. And what a play to end the game. Stewie to Painted from midfield. Just an absolute dime.
What a pass. How were you able to snap that quickly? That was such a great timing from that man. I can't believe it. This team is 4-1 now, 5-1 for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. They looked unstoppable tonight. An insane series coming from them. Bad Seeds looked really good, but just couldn't quite get the kicker when they needed it. And yeah, Rob's Crocs jumping up to 5-1 here and trying to solidify their spot as the #1 seed in Div A.
and they are doing a fantastic job. I'm not gonna lie. Moving on to us for just a little bit here as we kind of transition into a little bit of a winner's interview. We're gonna get that going right away. It's getting late, and we don't want to be dragging this on for too long.
Just as long as we need to.
Absolutely.
There they are.
He got him. He got him. He got him.
Sing it, Stewie. Sing it.
It's not a song. It's just something I made up.
Why does this never work the first time? It never works the first time. Give it a little bit. Let it rotate. There we go.
Your name is Nuko.
Guys,
It'll work. It'll work.
welcome. 5-1 now. You guys are doing fantastic. How are you guys feeling coming into this?
Tired? No.
Yeah, I'm on
Valid.
4.5 hours of sleep, but we're still kicking, right?
Been up since 5.
The lifestyle. But yeah, no, we're feeling good. We're just enjoying the season, having some fun.
Hell
Oh yeah, absolutely love to hear that.
So okay, this is what I'm understanding is like kind of how the team dynamic is working. Painted Harp, you you literally just jump in and do whatever. You just get the weirdest touch in the world and it works for you somehow. I'm not sure how, but it works every single time. Aspect, you're there to pick up the pieces, is my understanding, from whatever Painted Harp throws your way. And Stewie, you had so many saves that game. You had a savior medal. You had 5 saves in the second game, and then you had another savior medal in the third. I don't even remember how many you had in the first, but you had so many saves throughout the entire series. Is that kind of how your guys' like dynamic is where, you know, Stewie, you're more defensive and rotational, and then you two are just kind of ball chasey?
Somewhat. I don't know. I
A
think
little
it's
bit.
More. It's a
It's
little
kind of a
bit. I
game.
think you outlined it pretty well. I think there's more to it, obviously. But,
Right.
Yeah, I think we all love how each other play the game, and I think that's the most important part when you're playing with a team, regardless of whether we're all the same rank or not. I think if you all enjoy playing with each other, I don't think it really is going to make a difference then too much. But I just think that I love playing with these two, and I think that these two love playing with me and playing with each other. So
Careful with your words. Yeah, I don't know.
Shut
Let's
up,
be
Zach.
careful,
Pause.
Shut up.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
So we went an entire we literally went an entire series this season talking specifically about feet and toes the entire
Yeah.
Okay.
Why we didn't?
Okay.
But let's move on from that.
I know why. It's
We're
'cause
not gonna
Toad's
put that one in
name.
clips, guys. That one's
like
not. That
this.
one can stay off record.
It's
You can
Toads'
put it
fault,
in
man.
quotes.
It's Toads' fault.
It's not Toad's fault. It's
Well-
your
Okay, it's
fault.
my fault, but what his name is Togs, so
Moving on.
yeah. Anyways,
I got one more question for you guys, and then I'm gonna throw it over to Skull. What's one thing that you guys like want to or need to work on before we, you know, approach the spring break and we hit a huge gap, and then we, you know, work over to playoffs?
I just really just our spacing and our speed. Really, that's it. So there's some times where we're getting caught not going for the ball or going for it too late, and then we. I mean, they're such small issues. It's not really costing us too much, but coming up, like you just said, you know, down the stretch, it's definitely gonna make a difference in us winning. But yeah, I really just think that's it. It's not too many large issues, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough. I only have one question. It's a pretty basic question. Any of you guys can answer it, but just what was the game plan going into this week, knowing that you're going up against Marty, one of the best players in Div A, and what's you guys thought about next week, or not? I suppose not next week's, but the next game coming up in the schedule, or are you not looking out that far ahead yet?
Obviously, we're thinking about like ahead. Sorry, Zach, go ahead.
I don't even know who we play next. It's
We
Sure.
play Corpse's team,
Torps.
so
Good.
Corpse's team, so they're very good. But obviously, with a player like Marty, you know, it's gonna hit something. He's gonna pull something out of his bag of tricks to score on you. So you can't really be mad when he hits the shot. But I think it's similar to Remzik. You kind of have to try and limit them as much as possible. Challenge them early, make sure they don't have a lot of space. But again, like I said, he's gonna hit something eventually. So we really just focus on not letting that get to our head mean, if he wants to clip, he can clip. But regardless, there wasn't really much of a game plan going into this week. I don't know if you guys Breck and Zach, but
I agree. I think the last couple of weeks we've just tried to work on having fun and playing with each other versus setting out a game plan and trying to fix ourselves into certain spots. So.
And going into next week, it's probably going to be a similar story, but it's going to be one of the best teams that we have. So it's going to be fun for sure.
Yeah, that one will be so much fun to stream, and I can't wait to see what you guys have. I mean, you guys are 5-1 now. You guys are sitting pretty. You're top so far. I mean, well, I think we'll see next week. Later on, Triumvirate plays, or they played today. So at some point in time, I don't quite remember. The midterms are driving me crazy, but they did just play, and so you guys are sitting, at the top right now. You guys are doing fantastic, and I'm very excited to see what we have in store for you guys coming up. But
Appreciate it.
thank you guys for coming on, and we're gonna kick this back over to us, and we're gonna call her a night, guys. It's getting to 11 o'clock, and I'm ready to go to bed, to be quite honest. So I got exams tomorrow. But congratulations, guys, and we'll see you guys later on.
Thank you.
guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Guys, the computer didn't even break this time. We're totally good. we're chilling now.
I mean, maybe that's all I need to do is just set up the overlay just in case, and then they're like, nah, it's fine.
Every single time that I have streamed, my computer has pretty much broken down, and so I'm super happy to see this one, so long as we can get to this outro. But Skull, thank you for everything that you've done on the back end, and thank you to whoever else has done everything on the back end with like polls and titles and predictions and whatnot. I appreciate that. A fantastic game. I cannot wait to see them in playoffs. They're going to be a very fun team to watch. But anything that you want to bring up, Skull, before we kick her off?
I don't think so. Just thanks for tuning in, everyone. Every division is as close as they can get, so this is going to be a very, very fun late season push after spring break. It'll be a good 2-week break from everything, but I know everyone will be ready to get back when the break is over. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Make sure you guys get your game scheduled. The faster you guys get your game scheduled, the easier it is on us, and we don't have to have a huge conversation about it for hours and rescheduling times. So the faster you guys get your times in, and get your game scheduled, we can get that sorted out so much faster, and we can have your game on stream, and that will be super, super fun. But until then, take care, guys. What a great stream.